Tatyana Show, and I'm so excited to be back because who I have today is a very special guest, Mr. Stan Allen. He has been over 35 years in radio, and not only that, he is one of the head directors for one of our most greatest events, Juneteenth. Thank you so much for being here on the Tatyana Show.
Well, thank you for having me. You know what? Yes. I'm young.
Yes, you are.
I'm only 35 plus.
Yes, sir.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, you
but
are
thank
young.
Thank you for having me.
No, you are young because if you have seen the way these people are dying nowadays, making it to your age is a blessing. Like, people got to start praying. Making it to your age is a blessing.
No doubt.
Now, you are, besides from doing radio, which you are so amazing at, you also cover the Juneteenth event, which is Black People Independence Day. Tell me, how did you get in charge of doing that event?
Well, several years ago, a young lady came to me from Nevada, and she asked me, have I heard of Juneteenth? I said, no, what is that? And I'm talking about, I don't know, in my late 20s, 30s, and I had never heard of it. And so she said, well, let me kind of show you. She sat out, showed me what it was, and we decided to do a Juneteenth here in Tupelo. And after that point, it became just a regular. And it's a great event. It's a great understanding.
So when you first held it the first time, what was it like learning about it for the first time and doing it for the first time once you learned that Juneteenth is a holiday?
Well, I think the first time it was trying to educate.
Okay.
And because people here had no idea what it was. And I'm talking about, I'd say 95% had no idea.
Wow.
But once we kind of brought it in, it wasn't just about music. It was about knowledge. It was about culture. And it was about understanding. There's a biblical term in all of your getting. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
And so once we kind of brought it in, put it together, put it out there, people start picking up on it. And it's grown ever since.
How long it took for people to start picking up on it and realizing, oh wait, we need to come attend Juneteenth?
I think because we promoted it probably about 3 months.
Oh,
and people started kind of looking into what it was. And then, people started to, it wasn't just about music, but it was about understanding culture. What happened? Why this happened? Why that happened? And when they kind of put it together, it rolled.
Yeah, all right. So how many years now has it been going on?
I want to think, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Somewhere between, I'll say between 18 and 25 years. I don't remember getting old, but it's somewhere in there.
Wow. So out of those 18 to 25 years, what have you seen come from Juneteenth? Like, what is the positive impact it has?
Well, I think the best thing, it's a teacher. It's kind of like an educator.
Yeah.
I mean, you learn and you do better, and you kind of establish thought, you pass it to your children, to the children's children, because I think if you don't know, you don't grow.
Yeah.
But so people start understanding it and started teaching their children. I taught mine, and well, they're not children anymore, but I taught them. And I think that's something we have to do.
Okay, so for the people that don't know what is Juneteenth, how can you describe what Juneteenth is to new ears?
Well, I think I would say Juneteenth is to understand freedom. A lot of people, if you're not born into something tough like that, you may not understand the necessity of it. Now, to me, the necessity is, if it had not been for a Juneteenth, you may not be working or driving an automobile that you and I drive, or driving or working or teaching, because the opportunity wouldn't have been there.
Amen.
Now, Juneteenth has put something in the garden. There's a garden, and those gardens have different plants. Those different plants have different reasons, and those different reasons teach us.
Amen. What are some ways that we could help the younger generation to acknowledge Juneteenth more, besides just doing events?
Well, I think you have to teach.
Just teach.
It's not all about you know, and I'm not knocking, I won't even say Joe Bob or Rooney Earl performing music or hip hop. It's about understanding, you know, where you come from. Understand, because my culture, or our culture, there's so many people that did so many things that we don't know about. And I think this is the opportunity in order to teach. Also, not all of that, sometimes grandparents teach you. Sometimes aunts and uncles, people who had no, I guess you say, great chances. Now we have them because of people who stood up, who fought, who made Juneteenth and things before that, you know, something possible.
So what else can the people know about Juneteenth that they may not ever can't even find on the internet?
Well, I think one thing that people can know is that, you know why they call it teen?
Why?
How many teen days are there? And you're talking about 13, 14, 15, all the way to 19, right? Well, what happened from what I'm told, they wasn't sure which day it was, but they knew it was their 18th day.
Oh, isn't that awesome?
Yeah,
the internet does not say that at all.
Yeah, and June, and I say it happened in June, and I'm not sure if it was the 13th, 14th, 15th, and went to the 19th, so they started calling it June.
So just to cover all them days, they knew it happened one of them days.
You got it right.
I love it. Aren't we just innovative?
Yeah, it's structured to say, okay, we won't miss it.
Yeah.
If you do it the 13th or the 19th, it's in there.
Well, thank you so much for joining me on today's show about Juneteenth. Is there anything you would like to add to the people before we head out?
Well, my thing is, when you have an opportunity to learn, take that opportunity. You know, God saying that if you believe in me, I'll believe in you. And when God believes in you, you live right, hopefully, you teach your children right, and it's an expansion. So I think teach, learn, and make sure that you keep it going.
But thank you so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all celebrate Juneteenth this year. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you all next time.